So I'm Leanne, and my daughter's Freya-Jane Jackson. She's 2 years old, and the light of my life. Freya-Jane's dad and myself had been trying for Freya-Jane for 2.5 years. We went to the 20-week scan, and they told us that she had an enlarged third ventricle on her brain. My waters broke at 28 weeks. They kept me in the hospital for 2 weeks then, and she was born via C-section, semi-emergency. She was measuring to the size of a 25-weeker. She was £1.8, and I could fit her in my hand. They can't really tell us much in regards to how Freya is going to develop. She's got low muscle tone, she's short-sighted, she's got a bone conducting hearing aid, but the biggest personality that you could ever imagine. So we went to a consultation appointment, myself and Freya's dad. So we had the consultation, and then at the end they said Freya meets the criteria to go to Cheltenham Farm Children's Hospice. Initially I was like, for what? Why do you think that that's where we're heading? Because she was doing amazingly in our eyes. Once they said it was for respite, I very much was like, yeah, let's go for it. I just had that instant relax. It was just like all the stress had just melted away. There is none of that, you're in our environment now, play by our rules sort of thing. Like, we are looking after your child now. To have that freedom of, they can deal with all the medical stuff and I can just be mum. When people ask me, and they ask me a lot, because whenever I say to people, oh, we're going on holiday to Cheltenham Farm, I always say I'm going to my little piece of heaven on earth. They don't exclude her from anything. Like, she is involved, even though she is nil by mouth. She comes up to that dining room, they give her feeds, they try and tally them up so that she's technically eating the way that she eats whilst everyone else is eating. She is full of laughs whenever I go down. She's always doing something different, and I can't think of a time that we've been here that I haven't come down to visit Freya when she's not smiling. And the videos and the photos that they send me, she's more interactive with them than she is with me, and I just think that is beautiful. But every time I leave here, I do a countdown on when we're coming back. Not just for me, but for her. Me being a frazzled mum after spending 3 months in hospital with a poorly girl, I had to ring and cancel our stay. We got a 4-day stay so that I could decompress from hospital before going home. So to have that break here, and the fact that they kept checking in on us, it's not just like, oh, you're somebody that comes to stay. Once you're here, you're like family. You can't put a price on that, and that means everything.